Hello guys, welcome back to a brand new video. In today's video I'm going to show you what settings magixx uses in CS2. I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe. By the way, we are doing free giveaways every month. In these giveaways, you can win various CS2 skins and free CS2 course access passes created by a FACEIT level 10 coach who has experience in high tier CS2 teams. To sign up, simply visit the CS2 polls giveaway page and follow the instructions. Link is in the description. And without further ado, let's get straight into it. So firstly, let's start off with the regular video settings. So magixx uses his display mode set to full screen, his aspect ratio is set to normal 4:3, his resolution is set to 1280 x 960, his refresh rate is set to its max possible point, and his brightness is set to 93. Heading into the advanced video tab, his boost player contrast is enabled, his VSync is disabled, his NVIDIA G-Sync is automatically disabled, his NVIDIA Reflex low latency is enabled, his max FPS in game is set to 600, his max FPS in menus is 999 or his max possible point. When it comes to the presets, his multi-sampling anti-aliasing mode is set to 8x MSAA, his global shadow quality is set to very high, his dynamic shadows is set to all, model texture detail set to medium, texture filtering mode set to anisotropic 4x, shader detail set to high, particle detail set to high, ambient occlusion set to medium, high dynamic range set to quality, and the fidelity FX super resolution set to disabled highest quality. These settings are very high quality, so keep in mind for that if you have a lower end PC, I wouldn't recommend using these much of a high graphic settings. When it comes to his mouse settings, his mouse sensitivity is set to 1.5 and his zoom sensitivity is set to 1, and his DPI on his mouse itself is set to 400. Now when it comes to the crosshair settings, this is what magixx's crosshair looks like. Let's check it out in game. In game it looks like this. It's a very nice crosshair in my opinion. It is very small however, so if you are a beginner it might be difficult to play with this crosshair, but if you are an intermediate or an advanced level player, I definitely recommend to use this crosshair. It's very easy to hit headshots with these types of crosshairs, but when they're very small it might be very difficult to spray with them if you are a beginner, so keep in mind for that if you're gonna copy this crosshair. Now when it comes to the HUD settings, his HUD scale is set to 0.95 and his HUD color is set to pink. In game it looks like this. It's slightly smaller than the default version of the HUD in CS2 and its color is set to pink instead of team color, but I guess it's just a preference for magixx. And finally, when it comes to the radar settings, radar center as the player is set to yes, radar is rotating is set to no, toggle square shape with scoreboard is set to yes, radar HUD size is set to 0.8, and the radar map zoom is set to 0.31. And this is what it looks like in game, and in my opinion the radar is very difficult to get used to, especially if you use radar is rotating set to yes, because this radar doesn't move when you're flicking around as you see, so it might be difficult to get used to that. But apart from this radar is very good because you can see the entire part of the map, so you can definitely spot out in which areas your teammates and the opponents are laid out. But one downfall in my opinion of this radar is they can't too specifically spot where the opponents are at, since the dots are going to be very large and the minimap is going to be very small. And when it comes to the view model, magixx uses the same view model that a lot of pros love to use, similar to the default version of the view model, slightly shifted to the right more, so it's just going to be a preference and a lot of pro players love to use it. Magixx is one of them. If you don't know what view model you want to use, I definitely recommend using this one. If you want to check out or copy any pro player settings, you can visit the CS2 Pulse Pro settings page, where you can find a variety of pro players settings. You can even check out what setups they use and what skins they use in game. Link is in the description. Thank you everyone for watching the video. These were magixx's settings in CS2. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe and comment down in the comments below on what you want us to do next, and I'll see you in the next video.